Welcome back, everybody. As you guys can see, we are one day away from winter, so we are going to spend some time ensuring that we have enough food. But last time we did survive our first bandit raid, and one thing I was looking at today is we might start actually moving to a new location. I think we're gonna do winter at this location, and then we are gonna pick up and move to a new area. So I think we are ready to make that journey. One thing I do want to do today is go out and gather some more food. We're going to spend quite a bit of time just making sure that we have everything that we need. So I'm going to show you guys how we're going to do that. So we are going to raise our army. We're going to run over here. And I'm going to just find a berry bush. Oh, oh, that's wood. I don't want wood. And we're going to just click this button here and it says harvest berries. So these guys are going to harvest all of the berries in this area. So that's going to help us be able to gather food so much quicker, especially now because we are going to have berries and mushrooms are going to disappear for a little bit. So they are going to do that, and then we're just going to bring them back to our camp and have them, I think I can just have them, yeah, interact with the warehouse. So they should put all of their inventory that they gathered into the warehouse. Now we can go in and look at what they have in their inventory. So 6 and 9. Oh, he's still gathering. So you can see that way what they have going on in their inventory. And we can go here and give the order, and he's going to go and put all of his inventory away. So here, I'll show you, I'll interact with him, and he's putting his inventory away. So they're going to keep doing that, and then we're going to take them out again and go grab a bunch of mushrooms. So, okay. So now I'm going to run over here, and so I like to do this with items that can be easily found on the ground. They will just hurry, like they'll go through and gather everything that's on the ground, and I think it's just so much quicker to do it like this than to have them do it manually by working. But yeah, so you'll see now they're off going and gathering on their own. Once they gather everything in their inventory, they will just come back and stand by me. But especially with winter, we want to make sure that we just have a solid chunk of food. So you see he's got enough, and now he's coming back. So we're just gonna run back to camp. The other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start. I should have had them interact with this. So they're going to bring that over here, and I'm gonna eat that. So I have some meat on this campfire, so we're gonna cook that. And then we will just make sure that we have some of the other gatherable items. So they're going to be able to still gather wood and stone throughout winter. So we're going to focus a little bit, like here is some sage. So we'll go, they're going to harvest all the sage in this area. And okay, that was it. There was only 2, so we'll run over here a little bit more, and yeah, we can get more mushrooms. So, because I'm going to cook a good handful of them. I want to make sure that we have a good variety of food. But you can also do this. You can click on trees and have them harvest logs. Right now they can't carry a whole lot, so I'm not really gonna do that. I really only do this right before winter for food and some of the other forageable items just because it goes so much quicker. So, so he's putting everything away, and then I mean, I guess technically I can go out and help them. That would probably be the nice thing to do, but we're just gonna go off. We're gonna do probably some flax next because we keep running really low on flax. And there should be some over here that they can grab. So they'll grab all of that. And then while I'm at it, I'm just going to grab the sage in the area. And I think the other thing we'll have them go out and get is the... Maybe we should go... We might make the journey to go get some river reed. And we definitely want... Hemp's going to be the other one that we... He's still... Where's the other one? Oh, he's coming back. Okay. So we'll run back. And then pretty soon, we'll be able to craft that bag. And we'll be able to just carry so much more. But I really like this once I found out that you can just have them harvest so much stuff in that area. It makes things so much easier. Especially if you're out raiding for a long period of time, it really helps that. Okay, so his inventory should be emptied other than a berry and another berry. Okay, so let's actually we'll make that journey over to get some river reed. And then once we grab that, we will probably come back and grab hemp. Now there is a bandit encampment relatively close to us that we can look at going over to. I'm just gonna have them run, so we can have them all run ahead of me. They go so much quicker this way. But the only thing is I want to stay relatively close in case some bandits show up, because I don't want him to really have to fight alone yet, especially when the bandits travel in like groups of 3. But there's also that wolf over there. Usually the wolves will attack you in packs. There's usually a few of them around. So I do want to make sure that I am relatively prepared and can take on that wolf as a group. So I wonder if I can chop. Oh. So they allow you to remove the wood or the stone fences now. Oh no, he's gonna get into a battle with something. Okay, yeah, so here's the wolf. Well, what the heck? Oh, and now... Oh! I didn't realize... I can hit my group now again. Ah, shoot. Okay, so that is exactly what not to do when you go out and do this stuff. Yeah, so change of plans. I am gonna go and gather some. We're gonna go gather some river reed. Our guys will respawn, and then we'll just pretend like that never happened. But I should have paid a little bit closer attention. But it is what it is, I guess. Luckily, we don't have to worry about really losing anybody. I really struggled with the... My axe broke, and I really struggled with using the pickaxe. And it is harder to attack with animals with the items that I had. They don't you have to swing them downward, and it's kind of I don't know, it's really not the best mechanic. So okay, well, we were able to get some river reed, and hopefully our guys will be respawned by then. Oh, and looks like there's another... Well, yeah, there's plenty of stuff over here. I wish we wouldn't have died. That would have been ideal. So many more materials over here that we could have came back and harvested. So, oh well. That also goes to show that we really want to start getting some better food. I do have the resources now though to start crafting I think it's like the simple cooking pot or yeah. That's going to be huge for us to do. So, okay, so that's done. Okay, we're gonna put... Okay, so we got quite a... I don't want that in there. We got quite a bit of raw food, and we'll have more cooked meat. I do see... I need a berry. Oh, there should be berry bushes. We have another rabbit over here that's ready to be picked up, and then I need to find just a berry bush. There should be, unless we harvested them all. That will be kind of annoying. Shouldn't be too far away to find some though. Here we go. Good. Yeah, I'll eat one myself. Okay, so my full plan didn't work, as you guys can see. I am going to... We're gonna wait. I do notice that we can continue on in our quest line. So that's gonna be our next thing. The next thing that I do want to unlock is the mud collector and shovel. That is going to open up like the farm and things like that, and that's really gonna be where we're gonna start having to grind a little bit more. Or should I do the pits? No, I need to get copper ore. We'll wait till we move. Yeah, because we need wooden planks. So... Oh, this is a really good weapon. I forgot about that. That one's... What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, the bag. I don't remember what else it was. So we are going to get to a point where we really need to start grinding to get strap. So we are going to get to that point where we need to start grinding straps. Those are probably one of the more challenging items for us to try and get, but they are pretty necessary for us to move forward in our progress. So, but I do think we're going to wait a little bit and we will tackle that here in just a bit. I do want to repair that. I like using the axe better. So, what were we going to build? Yeah, I'm kind of at a standstill, unfortunately. I screwed up by not having... Yeah, I screwed up by not having... Or by having my group get injured. So, but I'll show you the kind of the route we're gonna do. We're gonna do mud collector, which is gonna open up to gather water, which we're gonna need to start farming the farm itself. And then ideally I really want the fishing camp and rod. So the fishing camp, we will be utilizing that once we move over to where I'm going to show you guys. It's where we're collecting all that river reed. It's actually where we just died, and that's going to be the biggest the biggest move we're going to make so far, and then that's going to be where we spend most of our time. But actually, because we're just kind of hanging out and not really doing a ton, we are going to go up and talk to that village elder, and hopefully we might actually just recruit 2 more people in the meantime. Oh, and one guy is revived, so he will start... He's gonna start actually, hopefully, crafting again, and that should speed up some of our production. But so far I am really like the newer updated stuff that they're adding. It's a really good system so far, and it seems to run just fine. I know some people are running into bugs, but we're still pretty early on in this adventure, so I don't think we'll quite hit anything yet. Oh, I messed up. Here, I'm gonna actually track it because we kind of screwed that up. I need to build a small trap and then a pelt. Okay, so we got the bag. Bags are huge. So we're gonna have them start crafting some bags. And hopefully we have all the materials needed. And then I'm gonna bring him I think it's, yeah, 2 small traps and a pelt. So I feel like I should have noticed that that's what we needed to bring, but that's okay. We will be able to move forward relatively quickly, but oh, we should be able to craft bags over here. And I'm gonna have them craft 3. Requires crafting level 2. Okay. So no one else can do that except me. So I need hemp. Let's see. 5. Oh, I only grabbed the shoot. So I'll need 1 more flax, 2 more flax, and 1 hemp. I'll just go grab it now. I think we're only gonna be able to make 2, but that's okay. That's kind of the main. I want myself to be able to have 1, and then that main guy, not the beggar. So we really want to start upping our crafting speed because these are going to start taking a lot longer to craft. The higher skill that you have in it, the easier it is, or I should say, the quicker it is for you to craft them. So, that's definitely one of our priorities right now. But be sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I am putting out more playthroughs. Been really enjoying doing that, and allows me to just actually play the games a little bit more. I'm still going to be doing the guides like normal, but I will be putting out playthroughs. You can see we have some other items that we can craft for our armor. I am going to wait for us to do that currently. Didn't I craft more than 1? Where did it go? Did I lose it? Did this guy take it? No way. Oh. Okay. I guess it's in my inventory? Oh. Alright. You can take that bag. So that's going to double his inventory, which is going to be huge. Oh. It just makes it so much easier for them, and especially when we take them out with us, it's going to be so much easier for them to grab a lot more. So, and because it is going to be winter, I'm not going to have as much stuff for them to craft. So we are going to... Yeah, we're going to like triple this. We're actually going to go to 100 wood. But, and I can see it is starting to get dark. So I will kind of fast forward through this part for you guys just because it is so much harder to see. All right. Good morning, everybody. We decided to just sleep through the night, and it should be winter now, if I'm not mistaken. We do want to keep... Oh no, they're eating all the berries. Okay. But that's okay. We're gonna have... Wow, we might have mistimed it. Maybe it isn't winter yet. I thought for sure it was winter. Or would be winter. Let's go up here. There were some berry bushes up here. If we can't harvest the berries, then it's probably winter. Did I not notice? I thought for sure the day before said it was winter, but I'm probably wrong. Well, okay, we're gonna go talk to the village elder right away. And see what the next quest is gonna be. Yeah, I don't know why it's not winter. Usually it says how many days to winter or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh well. And I used the other small trap. Holy, this is gonna drive me insane. Okay, so we're gonna go craft a trap and then come back. This goes to show that you need to pay attention to how much stuff's in your inventory, because this is really starting to bother me. Okay, and I also need to go eat something because my stamina is way too low. Oh. Okay. So we got the mud collector. And he probably just made us our trap. Sure did. And now he gets to make another one. But, okay, it's still the mud collector here. You can see this opened up a few more things. We're gonna try to open up this fishing camp. We do need earthworms to do that. I'm still gonna research up to what we currently have, and then I can switch to something else. But so the reason why we're doing that is there's just so much to gain with fish that I want us to get to fishing as soon as possible. But we are gonna need some cord. Is that how you make cord? I hope so. There we go. We'll make 2 of these. I can't figure out why it's not winter. I gotta be missing something. Okay, let's go up here. Actually, how do you make a... We're gonna need a shovel. Copper. Okay, so we're at this point where we really need to get up. We really need to start mining. I really want to move us to a new location because I really hate mining and I just don't want to have to deal with doing that, and I'm going to have my group do it. And I found a relatively that spot that has the river reeds and it's close to some copper deposits, so we're going to move over there. And I thought it was going to be winter, so we'll see. What now? Oh, we gotta go do some... Okay. Alright. Now they want us to go and kill 2 wolves. Okay. Well, this might be... Might actually be where we start... Might actually start moving. So, because now there's that caravan system in place, I used to just set up an outpost, have things slowly delivered to the new location that I want to be, and then we'll... And then I will slowly just move stuff over each night. So we don't even have enough to set up a... Yeah, we don't even have enough to set up travel sign yet because we need 2 of them. And we'd need at least 300 renown for that. So we aren't going to be able to do that yet. So what I'm going to do is just kind of keep crafting what we can. And I think we will just... I think now is a good time for us to start really upping our... Oh god, now we're at the strap portion. Well, here, we can do the... Yeah, we can start doing our gloves, I think. And then I think we'll do this warhammer. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. Now it's starting to snow, so we know we are officially in winter. So this first day isn't going to be terrible, but it is going to start getting to be kind of bad. So our hope is that our rabbit traps are going to be able to make us through the winter. I only have 2 people I have to worry about feeding. I really don't need to feed myself. But that's... yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to show you guys where we're going to move. We are going to move right over here. This right now, the river reed's going to be kind of our main goal. This is going to allow us to be able to actively harvest that. I can send my group out to do it. There's this tin located over here. It's still a ways away, but I think it's enough where we might be able to have someone get a couple a day. But then there's this copper node. That's we really need to start getting copper now, and I think it's going to be easiest for us to be in this area and harvest right next to it. So that's kind of the game plan. I don't really want to venture out too much until I can make the travel signs. So we're going to wait because as I venture, I want to just be able to put a travel sign right next to that place. And so yeah, I might start figuring out what to move over. What do we want to move first? I think what we do is we just build a mining hut over there right now. That is so many logs. But that's okay, we can cut them ourselves. Why is that so many logs? Seems like a lot of logs. Okay, well, that's okay. Okay, actually, stockpile first. No, we'll do the mining camp first. We're gonna build our... What do I want to do? Mining camp first, and then everything else can be torn down in this location, except the stockpile. And let's see, so he was researching gloves. Okay, so that's done. Now I think we want to move on to our... Let's do our pants. And my biggest suggestion would be when it gets to be winter time, just sleep through the nights. Winter is just kind of a pain until you have a good like hunting camp going and um quite a bit of food stockpiled. It's just gonna go so much quicker. So you'll want to do that. Oh, I should have grabbed part of what I needed. Yeah, we're gonna turn around and grab some of the stuff we need to start building that mining camp. The other thing is we're gonna start needing to save our strap, and I might be able to start purchasing that. All right, what do we got? That's once we get to needing strap to make them, I'm gonna stop. So, yeah, we really didn't get we didn't get too far then. Okay, let's see. I don't really want to build a stockpile yet in case it gets attacked. So we'll grab... Okay. Okay, and one thing you can do is go into your research. So you can go into your research desk like this and select the thing that you want to make. What do we want to make? I don't. Pitchfork's so stupid. Need strap for that? That's crazy to me. We're gonna do that. I'm going out here with 0 food. That's stupid. So actually, the way I was thinking about it, that water collector. Let's look at buildings. Okay, we're just gonna keep researching as many buildings as possible. You don't have to have all of the materials to research them. It'll allow you to like research them a little bit and then you just pick up where you left off before once you get those items. So that might be one of the things that we just start doing is just going as far as we can, and then once we gain those other materials, it'll just be so much quicker for us to do that. I really only need one person out, like gathering items right now, so. And then I think the next day tomorrow in game, we can start, we can go take out that wolf den. Oh shoot, there's wolves over here now? Shoot. Okay, that might... This is like really where I wanted to build. Oh, well that's bugging out. That's where I sent my group to one time. Oh well. Okay, well we're still building here. Oh. There's only one log? There's some pretty small trees, I guess. Okay. Okay, so we want to turn this off so that they don't bring items to it. Otherwise, they'll walk all the way over here to do that. Okay, we'll just get going on that. We're missing some of the resources for it, but they can start working on it. You know what? I have an idea. First off, it involves... Oh, I can harvest reed. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I can harvest reed. This involves me going over and talking to this fishing guy, and we're just gonna buy an earthworm from him. God, I hate... There we go. I don't like you can only swing down. But that's okay. So we're gonna go talk to him. Cool. And unfortunately, he doesn't have... I thought for sure he was a fisherman, and he's not. So there goes that idea. I can go... I know where the other fisherman is, though. And we can run over... That's a stick. I don't want a stick. We can run over there. Now, I didn't think that river reeds were harvestable in winter. So this is a very nice surprise. And then while we're over here, there is this copper over here. I'm just gonna grab a little bit just so we can continue on. I hate doing it. I'm gonna see, maybe they have some. Cool. They have some on the ground. Cool. So there, I didn't even have to mine any of it. So we will just run back and we can set up our... We have the bloomery all set up. And this should allow us to advance in some of that other technologies we needed. I think I need, just one copper ingot, and then I do need a bronze ingot. So we should be able to craft all of that, and then we can continue on with just gathering, or creating new things and researching them. And it looks so different for me. This is where my village was in my other game, so it's weird to see it not filled with buildings. So it was a rather large village that I had. So it is weird to see it completely empty. Alright everybody, we're gonna go ahead and cut the stream right there. as you guys could see today, we were able to craft some new items. We expanded our inventory, and it is the first day of winter. So please join me next time to see if we can make it through. I thank all of you guys for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to join the Gambit crew, and I will see you all in the next one.